Hello everyone. Today I'll be discussing the issue of the shrinking attention span and how it affects our daily life. It all started some months ago when the new Marvel movie was released, and I decided to watch it since I haven't watched one a long time ago. In the first 30 minutes of the film, I really found myself struggling and fighting the urges to just fast forward or to scroll my phone. It really annoyed me, especially since I already took my first 2 breaks. Keep in mind, I haven't even finished half the film. So I decided to dig into this and find out why I couldn't focus for the usual 2 hours. Because it can't be because of the movie. The movie was great and entertaining. I traced it back to something called the attention span. According to Oxford Languages, the attention span refers to the length of time a person can concentrate on a certain activity without their thoughts drifting away. The attention span is used to engage in most activities, such as hobbies, social interactions, school, and also work. You might have noticed yourself, when at work or in school, you find it hard to work the full 2 hours without having to scroll your phone. Or when interacting with other people, most can go a simple 10 minutes without needing a dopamine boost. For anyone wondering, a dopamine is a neurotransmitter, or in simpler terms, a chemical messenger that works in our brain to give us feelings of motivation, pleasure, and satisfaction. It also plays a big role in our mood, productivity, sleep, and also learning ability. According to the Pew Research Center, the average individual checks their phone around 150 times every single day. Most of these interactions, lasting less than a minute each, contribute to a shattered attention span and fried dopamine receptors. The attention span does not only impact our memory, productivity, and mood, but can also affect our driving abilities. According to some researchers, having a short attention span can cause you to have slower reaction times, which result in more traffic accidents. And in another study called Attention and Depression, they discussed the relation between having a short attention span and ADHD. According to a study called Brain Drain, having your smartphone even nearby, even if it's turned off, can reduce your productivity. They studied 2 groups of people. The first did not have their phone with them in the room. The second had it, even if it's turned off. They found that the first group who did not have their phone were much more productive. Our attention span has been shortening for the last 20 to 30 years. It all started because of our addiction to our smartphones and our endless scrolling on social media. According to many studies, such as the Microsoft study of 2015, in which they surveyed around 2,000 people and studied the brains of another 112, they came to the conclusion that since the year 2000, or around when the mobile revolution started, our attention span has dropped from 12 seconds to a sad 8 seconds. It's mind-blowing. If we are on our phone all day, endlessly scrolling, watching short-form videos, of course we won't be able to watch long-form video that's 20 minutes, let alone a 2-hour movie. Keep in mind, most of these research have been made in 2015, so before the rise of TikTok and Instagram and those short-form videos. So we can't even imagine how low it is right now. Turns out, our human brain is only in the moment for a sad 53% of the time. The other 47% of our waking hours, we are drifted away thinking of something else. The most shocking part about all of this is that according to the studies, we know that the average human attention span is 8 seconds. And according to an unclaimed author of a BBC article, the average attention span of a goldfish is also 8 seconds. So according to these sayings, we're comparing a species, a human being, that's went to space, that's creating new technology every single day, to an animal, a fish, that would eat itself to death if given enough food. But don't worry, unlike many rumors, the attention span is not a form of mutation. Well, not in the biological way, since a mutation is a change in the DNA that can be transferred to offspring. However, some researchers argue that the shortening attention span is a kind of neuroplasticity, or in simpler terms, it's a way that our brain adapts itself, it transforms itself for the new environments where we are exposed to so much overload of information and so much stimulation. The question you might be asking yourself is this reversible or is it permanent? Well, good news. Yes, it is reversible. First, try to reduce your screen time. Avoid multitasking and reduce your distractions while at work. You don't need to use your phone as soon as you wake up. Maybe wait an hour or two. Don't use it while eating. It's better to interact with the people you love. To attack this challenge, we need to create environments that support focus. At school, this might mean using teaching techniques that help the students stay engaged and like the lesson. At school, this might mean changing the timetables. At work, this might mean changing the timetables so we have uninterrupted work hours. Personally, we can just reduce our screen time and focus on our sleep. I can't stress it enough. No, 5 to 6 hours of sleep are not enough. You need your 7 to 8 hours, especially if you're awake all night scrolling on social media. In conclusion, our attention span and shortening is a modern problem in this fast-paced world. It needs modern solutions. We need to take action right now. We can't let the future generations suffer even more. It reminds me of a saying by Pablo Coelho that goes like this: one day or day one, you decide. We can pick either we continue going down this path of the decreasing attention span or take the glimpse of hope and reverse this trend. Thank you.